Hey everyone, welcome back to my another video. So as we have completed our science syllabus, so as I promised, I will be teaching computer instead of science. Some days, not every day, but some days, and some of the other days I will be giving some exercises of science. The revision work, as I said. So today we will be learning a new chapter from computer. This is your second chapter, and name of the chapter is Computers Everywhere. So let's get started then. Today, computers are used everywhere. Let's see how they help people in different places. Yes, that we all know that today people are nothing without computers, right? Like how the mobile phones are important to us, same wise computers are also important to us in our daily life. Yeah, it helps us in many ways. Let us see how. At home, how computer helps us at home. It helps us to play games, to listen to music, to use the internet, to store photographs. Right, means you can play games on computer, and you can also save or download music from internet and listen them using your speakers or your headphones, whatever gadgets you have. And also you can store pictures what you have clicked, right? And how does computer help us it helps us in school? Yeah, at school the computer help us to teach and learn. Means it is used as a teaching aid, to store information, to make report cards, and to make feebles. To teach and to learn means you can use computer as a teaching aid or a teaching material. Like instead of using blackboard, one can teach through computers also, because these days the world is so much has become so smart and advanced that people left those things which we used to use before, like blackboard and chalks, and they have shifted to the new gadgets that is more convenient to use. As you can see them, see the pictures through computer, so it is much more pleasant to eyes, and it is much more understandable, right? So, and also to save information, it means store information, means whatever things you have in your mind, like you have saved someone's information, or you have your own things to save at least, like documents, like identification documents, like voter ID cards, Xerox copy, or whatever things you have that is important to you, you can store them as a soft copy into your computer, right? So at school particularly, to store information means to store information about the students, like where you are coming from, your family background, and which class you are reading in, and what specialties you have, means in dancing and singing, and what is your rank in that particular class. All these stuffs are stored into computer to use in future. To make report cards, yeah, the report card which you have with you, that is also printed through computer. Not printed means that is also generated through computer, means we had typed it and printed it out, and then we give it to you as a document, right? And to make feebles, that your parents will know much more better, that receipt we give through school after you pay the fees, that is called the feebles. In offices, to type letters and notes, to store office information, to send emails, to share information quickly. Suppose take an example of bank. Have you ever went to bank? I think you have. Many of you have went. So in bank particularly, means each and everyone has a computer with them. The officers I'm talking about, to the bank employees, they have a computer with them, right? Now you must be wondering what they do in that computer. Everyone is having computer because they have their particular task to do. Okay, the manager has his computer to do his particular job, and the fee collector also have computer to do his particular job, and the bank account opening holder member also, means the employee, he also have a computer to store his information. So you don't know the specific what designation, what these designation means, that you don't have to know. You just get this thing that why they use computer in banks. Because suppose a customer comes and they ask you about their particular account, bank account, like that thing happened into my account, just look at through your computer what exactly happened. So that particular time they simply type something, they have their passcodes, so they type something on computer and they share those informations to you, what had happened inside that particular account, that topics or that information they will give you. And to send emails also, sometimes we get emails from bank as well, so those emails are generated from their computer. To store information, office information also are stored, and accounts holders or the person who has opened his account in that particular bank, their information is also stored into their computer to type letters and notes. Next is in shops. In shops, why they need a computer? To make bills, to keep lists of items in the shop. Okay, because they need one record. Okay, that how many things they have stored into their, means in their shop, so they have to keep an eye on them. So they cannot count the products every day. That is not possible for them to count every day how many products are there and how many we have sold. So they cannot do that. It is impossible. So to keep a record or to track a record in a particular shop, they use computers. In that computer they save the details of every product, and side by side when the customers comes and take something from the shop, they used to give the bills, so that it will also help them, the bills particularly, the bills will also help them to track the information of a particular product. And it is used also as a document, like a proof, like we have sell one thing and that particular proof we have with us. If someday if any customer comes and asks me about that, I have paid you the money but you didn't give me the thing, so that way I can show the bill to them that yes ma'am, I have sold this thing to you and you have given us the money and this is the receipt of it. The bill, receipt means a bill. So bills can also be used as a proof. In hospitals, to treat sick people, to keep information on medicines, patients and doctors. Like same wise, to treat sick people means some advanced computers are used to treat sick people. They are particularly designed for patients. Okay, and also to keep information of medicines, doctors and patients, means how many patients are coming and how many are going back, and which doctor is appointed to which particular department, and so on. So many things are there. In banks, as I have said, in banks, to maintain information about the money in the bank and to transfer money from one bank to another. This point is also there. Like when you are going to bank, you are depositing some particular lump sum amount into the bank, means in bank to your account. So that record has to be saved somewhere, right? So to save that record, the bankers use computer as a proof. And also to transfer some money to someone's account, also computers are used. Like so many advanced options have been opened, like Google Pay, Phone Pay, so many apps are there. So through that you can generate money from this account to that account, and while transferring those monies, the computers are automatically saving your information into the computers, into your particular account. Next, at airports and railway stations, to book tickets, to sell the arrival and departure times of trains, sorry, to tell, not sell, to tell the arrival and departure times of trains and aeroplanes. Yeah, at airports and railway stations, why the computers are used? Yes, to particularly book a ticket and to tell the passengers who are coming into the that particular counter, we call that inquiry counter. So many passengers comes and asks that Acha, can you tell me when my flight is arriving and when this train is coming, that particular train. So to give that information, computers are used as a source. Next, in factories, to design products, to run machines. Yeah, to design products means to come out with new ideas of a particular machine's design. Computers are used. And also to run a machine. In aeroplanes, to guide pilots while flying. Yeah, they use computers as a navigator to fly the aeroplane. While traveling, to take pictures and mail them to friends, to locate places using maps in the computer. Tablets are used. Phones, tablets are also available. That is also means those things are also as means what, commonly used in public, because we cannot take our computer in public places and we can run them. That is impossible. What we can do is we can take our laptops, okay, but that will be a heavy somewhere to take. So the most convenient way to travel and taking some cool gadgets is, like, you can take your tablets, which we call tabs, your means what, mobile phones. These things also help you to means what, take pictures and to afterwards upload them or afterwards save them in computer, right? And also phones and tabs are also used for locating means particular places as a map, means as a means what, yeah, through maps you can locate a particular area. So to suppose if you're stuck in somewhere and you have to go some particular place, so at that particular time you can open your Google map and you can type that place's name, and the Google map will help you to go to that place. So it's cool, huh? Yeah, means what, our means we are into a smart world now. Everything is advanced and everything is cool now, so you can go anywhere, you can do everything whatever you want in a one touch only. And that one touch may be your computer, maybe your laptop, maybe your smartphones, maybe your tabs. So yeah, everything is easy nowadays using these computers and the cool gadgets. So what, yeah, so we have completed our this chapter as well, and go through this chapter once more, and in the next class I will give you the exercises. Okay, so yeah, take care, bye.